How do I get over my breakup? How to get over your breakup? A question that comes up almost daily. So today, guys, I'm going to do 5 things that you should do and 5 things that you shouldn't do. So this is the 5 do's and 5 don'ts of a breakup with your ex. But before we get into that, as always, it's Nick doing my best to get you through your breakups as easily and as healthily as possible. If today's video is not enough for you, which I really hope it is, you can join the free Facebook group. Go to Facebook, type in the Love Fix Breakup Recovery, hit join the wonderful community there. Everyone's helping each other out. If that's not enough for you, you can email me at thelovefix20@gmail.com for a one-to-one voice coaching session, and you can work with me on your personal breakup situation to help you get through this. Okay, let's get straight into it. Here's the thing, guys. I know it's a very tough time for you. I know it sucks. It hurts. Your anxiety is at like 4,000%. And it's very easy for me to sit here, someone that's been through it and dealt with it, and to say, hey, do X, Y, and Z. But right now, you're maybe sitting there thinking that no one could possibly feel the way I do and nobody possibly understands. And in a way, that's kind of true, because you've got your own perception of reality, you've got your own life experience. And whilst someone like me can sympathize and empathize to a certain degree, I can't fully understand. But what I can do, I can give you some best practices which will take this thing out of it, which will give you a set of rules to live by and just give you a direction to head for. Because, guys, I'm just a voice in the dark. That's all it is. And sometimes that's all we need. So let's get into what we shouldn't do after a breakup. Let's get into that first, because I tend to find most people will do these things straight out of a breakup. So the first thing is to not try to, number one, let's get back to that. Number one of what you shouldn't do. Don't try to out logic how your ex feels. They feel how they feel, and that's okay. And what a lot of people will do, they will try to use logic. They'll give them 10 logical reasons why they should stay together and why you should work it out. Guys, this is a one-way ticket to failure. It will never work. You cannot out logic feelings. And the more you try to out logic their feelings, the more you will push them away, the more they will recoil, and the more you will justify their position. So guys, as I've said in many videos, and especially in video number 1, the first video I've ever created, give them the breakup. Do not try to out logic them. Number 2 of what not to do during a breakup. Do not contact them. Now, we preach no contact a lot here, and it comes up a lot, and I know I've said it a lot, but it is so important, it is so crucial that you do get this part right. And the thing is, it's not even to get them back, it's to get you back. That's what no contact is for. And maybe a happy side effect of you doing no contact is them coming back. But guys, so many of you will break no contact, and I get it, guys, I really do get it. All you want to do, you just want to hear their voice, you just want to see their name pop up on your phone because it will turn down the anxiety. I get it, but you mustn't do it. If you do this, you validate their decision to leave. That's what you do. You just further reinforce that their thoughts and feelings are correct. So you need to communicate with your ex that as much as this sucks balls, you're okay without them, because you will do just fine without them. Number 3 of what not to do after a breakup. Do not stalk their social media. Do not have any information about your ex, or as little as possible as you can possibly get away with. Now, I get it. If you've got to sort bills out, if you're moving out, if you're divorcing, you've got kids together, then yes, you do have to have some kind of contact and some kind of information. But do not get that from social media. Do not get that from their family, and do not get it through mutual friends. In fact, tell everybody that you do not want to hear any information about them. Because here's the thing, guys. When we do this kind of stalking, this social media stalking, we do it because we have a need for information. We have a need for information because our anxiety is high. So, what do? Anxiety goes up. We need the information. We start stalking. We get the information. It further spikes anxiety. We need more information. We do more stalking, and the cycle repeats. All this will do is drive you crazy. And the whole point of my channel here, it's not to get revenge on your ex. It's not to get back at your ex. It's not to get angry at your ex. It's not to even get your ex back, even though a lot of what I tell you will give you the best possibility, and it's only a possibility. What my channel is about is getting through breakups as easily and as healthily as possible, and doing the correct things, the best practices. That's what it's for. And I know it's hard. Just like if you want to build a better body in the gym, you have to do some really tough workouts and diet down. It's tough, but you must embrace the toughness, the pain. Walk towards it and you'll be fine. Number 4 of what not to do during a breakup. Guys, do not rebound. It will not help you. It will not serve you. Now, let's be very clear about rebounds. Rebounds isn't the length of time between relationships. Rebound is where you are emotionally. You can be single for 10 years, and if you haven't got over your ex or you haven't dealt with the past, you're technically rebounding. So, promise yourself, make a commitment to yourself that you are going to stay single for at least 6 months. And sometimes longer. If you've been in a relationship for 10 years, maybe you need to be single for the next year or 2. That's okay. Society tells us in a really weird way that if we're single, we're somehow broken. If we're single, we're somehow not fitting in. And that's not correct. Being single was totally okay. Spending that time on yourself to repair yourself, to heal yourself, to become self-aware, and to understand who you are and what you want from future relationships. That takes time, and you cannot do that whilst you're emotionally unavailable and you're employing someone else to take that pain away. You must stay single for at least 6 months. I know it hurts, and maybe your ex is already rebounded, maybe your ex is monkey branch, but that is nothing to do with you anymore. They're on their journey, you are now on your journey. You have to be selfish and you have to turn this energy inward. But trust me, embrace the pain, because we have to know what pain feels like to know what relief feels like. And pain will improve you. So I know it sucks, but you must take the pain right now. And number 5 on what not to do after a breakup. Guys, I was debating about this one, whether to say don't hit the bottle or don't self-project. And I'm going to go with don't self-project. And what I mean by that is a lot of people will do this. They will say stuff like, I would have fought for the relationship. I would never have dumped my ex. I would never have cheated. I would never have rebounded. I would never have monkey branched. I'm really sorry to say, guys, but that means precisely shit. What that means is that's a self-projection of your preferred outcome. That's all that is. And okay, maybe you are a better person than your ex. Maybe your ex is just like a flawed human being like anybody else, and they was in so much pain that they rebounded or they monkey branched or they cheated. But that doesn't matter what they did, and it doesn't matter what you would do. What you would do is completely different to what your ex would do. So just focus on you. What your ex did is irrelevant, because the end result is still the same. They left. Now, am I condoning that the way that they left is good? No, there's good ways to do a breakup, and there's shitty ways to do a breakup. You know, having a healthy breakup conversation, and hey, I've managed to have some healthy breakup conversations. We've gone our own way. No hard feelings, for lack of a better term. Oh, it still sucked. Or you get someone that cheats, or you get someone that just doesn't want to work with you. As soon as they hit the first speed bump, they take off. But what you're doing by saying, this is what I would have done, I would have fought for it, that is a self-projection of a preferred outcome. Drop it. Trust me. When you can acknowledge this and analyze this and step back with curiosity and just say, right, it is what it is, and I'm going to work on me. It's all about me now. Now, for the 5 things that you should do after a breakup. Now, guys, this part's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be more of a quick fire round. It's going to be quick and to the point. So, number 1, take responsibility. And what I mean by taking responsibility, take responsibility for your part in the breakup. Take responsibility for your pain. I've said this before. Imagine that you get mugged. Someone took your phone, took your wallet, took your purse. They didn't hurt you, but they've caused you a lot of emotional trauma. You didn't ask to be mugged, but nonetheless, it's now your responsibility to deal with the pain, to deal with the trauma. And that is what you must do. Take responsibility for how you feel. Your ex didn't do anything to you, and your ex didn't make you feel any particular type of way. What they have done is they've broken your expectations of a perceived future that no longer exists. And that is what you're having trouble with. Number 2, acceptance. Guys, I'm going to say this right now. Fuck closure. You already have it. They left. That's the closure. That's all the closure that you need. And I know this is a brutal thing to say, and it's really direct. But the fact is, when people say, I just need to talk to them one more time, or I just need to speak to them, I just need to have that one more conversation and get closure. All that is, you are pursuing an outcome that you already have an answer to. You're pursuing a question that you already have answers to. They left, and that is the closure. What you're struggling to deal with is how you feel about it. What you're struggling to deal with is that you're not actually aware of that you already have everything you need to be successful in this breakup. You already have everything. And once you can accept that, and once you take that on board, you're going to say to yourself, I'm okay with scenario A. I'm okay with scenario B, because I love me, I validate me, and my journey is this way, their journey is that way. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm moving on. Number 3, guys, feel your feelings. You're going to feel shit, and that's okay. And some days you're going to feel happy. That's okay. Some days you'll feel indifferent. That's okay. If you're down and sad, call a friend. Join my Facebook group and vent out there. Scream into a pillow, cry, whatever you got to do. Journal, meditate. You can even book a one-to-one session with me. It's okay to talk it out. Make sure you talk to someone and you express it. Just get it out. It's okay. How you feel is okay. How you respond is what will determine the outcome. Number 4, guys, you have to be selfish. You have to be unbelievably selfish right now. Okay? It's all about you. Love the shit out of yourself. Validate the shit out of yourself. Because here's the thing, guys, when we get with someone, especially when we get into long-term relationships, we become too interdependent on that person. We forget ourselves. We forget that sense of self, and we outsource way too much to that other person. So this is why I say it's important to maintain some kind of single life during a relationship. And what I mean by that is hobbies, friends, family, career, business, other dreams, other projects that you've got to pursue. When I say maintain a single life, I don't mean go and cheat. I mean maintain a sense of self and a sense of self-love. Number 5, have an abundant mindset. Now, a lot of you will be thinking, I will never get a boyfriend or a girlfriend again. I will never get a wife, a husband, a partner. You will. But you must go away and you must heal yourself. You must tell yourself that you was good enough to get that person. You will be good enough to get others. Guys, 8 billion people out there. You are good enough. Yeah? Some people you would attract. Some people you repulse. Now, look, I'm just going to be real honest with you. I'm reasonably confident in my ability to attract the opposite sex. I'm decent enough looking. I keep myself in shape. I've got a good sense of humour. I've got half a decent brain on me. I'm confident. I can keep the attention of people. But does that work on everybody? No. I'd say 70 to 80% of the time I will still get rejected. But that means 10-20% of the time I'm doing okay. And that's a good hit rate. And that's the same for men, women, gender neutral, transgender, whatever your orientation is. Whatever your preference is, if you got that person first before the one that just broke up with you, you will get someone else. You just have to have that abundance mindset, fix the things that you got wrong, level up on the things that you need to improve on, lose the weight, gain the muscle, improve your finances, improve, level up. Just level up. And you, by default, by leveling up, by working on yourself, you will by default attract someone else. Because remember, guys, they are attracted to your rough edges. So find your rough edge. For me, it's my sense of humor. It's my directness. It's just being, look, I don't give a fuck. If you like me, great. If not, there's the fucking door. Get out. Don't let it hit you on the way out. Now, I don't say that to people. I just have that mindset, and it serves me pretty well. And I will hope that it serves you pretty well. That's all I've got for today. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's been of some help. If you do need any additional help, once again, you can email me at thelovefix20@gmail.com, arrange a one-to-one voice coaching session with me, and I will do what I can to help you get through your breakup. As always, it's Nick from The Love Fix, and I'll see you on the other side.